Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Conversations with the one and only J-Man. Your morning will never be the same. Here we go.
There's something I can give you in exchange for everything you give to me. Read my mind, you make me feel just fine when I think my peace of mind is out of reach. The scales are sometimes unbalanced, and you bear the weight of all that has to be. I hope you see that you can lean on me, and together we can calm the stormy seas. When love's so strong and so unselfishly, and I tell you now that I made a vow, I'm giving you the best that I've got, baby. Yes, I tell you now that I made a vow. Everybody's got opinions about the way they think our story's gonna end. Some folks feel it's just a superficial thrill. Everybody's gonna have to think again. We've loved so strong and so unselfishly. They don't bother me, so I'm gonna keep on giving you the best that I've got, baby. They don't bother me, said I'm gonna keep on giving you the best that I've got. Listen, baby, somebody understand me. Somebody give his hand to me. I stumbled my whole life long, always on my own. Now I'm home, and the weary mind is rested, and I feel as if my home is in your arms. My fears are all gone, I like the sound of your song, and I think I wanna sing it forever. We love is so strong and so unselfishly, and I made a vow, so I tell you now I'm giving you the best that I've got. Listen, baby, I bet everything on my wedding ring. I'm giving it to you, baby.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You're listening to Life After the Collar with your boy J-Mad on Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all the other platforms that we're on, even Alexa. That's right. Alexa can make it do what it do. Did I say Life After the Collar or Coffee and Conversation? Well, you listened to Coffee and Conversation. I forgot which one I said. Man, I hope you all had a great weekend. I hope you all had a great weekend. It was a great weekend here in the ATL. Great weather for the most part. Those people that's over in the Midwest area, we're praying for you. We know that you all are having some severe weather out there, so we're praying for you. Y'all stay safe out there down in Houston. I think it was some in Louisiana and areas like that. It was the weather is a little bad out there. I think y'all supposed to get some hail and stuff like that today. So you all be safe, stay safe, all of that other good stuff. Good morning, Dr. Tony is in the house. What's going on, dear? Nurse Rachel, what's going on with you? Good to have you on the show as well. And to my warriors out there at Emory Winship Cancer Center, my warriors out there that's giving cancer hell, y'all keep up the fight. Y'all keep doing what you do. Stay positive, stay determined, stay motivated, and remember this: you got this. I stole that from my brother. That's my brother's catch line. My brother Thurston is in the process of getting his cancer treatment at Emory Winship Cancer Center down on Peachtree. I think that's where it is, Peachtree, Ponce, that corner over there. And he is surprising the doctors. He is. They're looking at him like, you're nowhere supposed to be anything like this. And he's giving I'm telling you, he doing the doggone thing. So I'm proud of my oldest brother. He's out there making it happen, and he's fighting a great fight. He's fighting a great fight. So shout out to my brother Thurston, and thank you all so much for the prayers for my family and for him as he deals with this, as he wins this battle. I pray that you all had you all had a great weekend. I know there was something good in store. I played that song, Giving You the Best That I Got, and that is one of the songs, because y'all know I try my best to play. Sometimes I just play a song, but majority of the time I'm just, I have a purpose behind that song, and that was what you heard on the intro of the show. That was Anita Baker, Giving You the Best That I've Got. And that's actually the conversation we're going to have this morning. I want to start by using this analogy, and it's a biblical analogy. There's this story about when Jesus was, the crowd had gotten so large. Was that the one? No. When he went and chose one of his disciples, and he told him, "Hey, let's go out. Let me use your boat." He goes out, but then after he finishes, he told him to go deeper, and I want you to lower your nets down. Your nets with an S. He said, "I want y'all to go out," and it looked at him. The disciple, he wasn't a disciple at the time, looks at him and said, "Look, we've been fishing all day. We've been out here fishing all day and did not catch anything. But, nevertheless, at your word, we'll go out." And he went out, and when he went out, he let down his net without an S. He let down one net. He gathered so much fish in his net that he ended up having to call other ships to come help him. The mindset that I wanted to use was, Jesus told him to let down your nets, let down everything that you have. But he only used one. If I would give you a thought for today, it's leave it all on the field, or give it all you got. Give it all you have, everything in you, every day, every single day. You should live with the mindset is that I'm going to give this day everything I got. I'm going to use in every area of my life. I'm going to do my best to give it all. No matter where it is. At the end of the day, I should be exhausted because I gave everything I had to give for that day. There's a term that sports, especially football teams, basketball use it another way, but football team says it like this: leave it all on the field. Leave it all on the field. Which means give everything you have to this particular game. Put all of your energy in this one game. Give me every ounce of energy your body can give me. You should be exhausted when you come off the field. Leave it all on the field. I don't care what you're going through in life right now. I don't care what battle you're in. I don't care what fight you're in. I don't care what you are seeking to do, build, give, no matter what the situation is. Give your all to it. If you and I'll talk to my cancer patients. If you're gonna beat cancer, give it everything your mind, the way you think, the way your body reacts. Give everything to beating it. If you are in a position that you want to build a company, start a business, give it everything you have. If you're going to win these battles, if you're going to be known as the one that overcame, you're going to have to look past the painful days. You're going to have to look past the broke days. You're going to have to look past the frustrating days. You're going to have to look past the days that you don't have enough. And you're going to have to say, I don't care what it takes. I don't care where it comes from. I am going to fight this particular battle. And I'm going to give it everything it asks for. If you want, the street says it like this. Oh, you want this smoke. I'm going to give you this smoke. You want to come at me like that. I don't care what entity you're talking to in your own personal life. You get to decide what it is in your life that you have to battle. It could be anything. It could be financial, but it can also be emotional battles. It could be your relationship with someone. It could be a marriage. It could be how they're treating you on your job. You have to tell yourself, at least I'm going to give it my best. I'm going to give my all to it. So at the end of the game, win or lose, I know I did what I had to do. When I walk off the field, I'm walking off the field with no regrets. Because when you do it that way, you never lose. When you give your all and you leave it all, when I coach basketball, I used to coach a lot of little league sports, boys and girls club type sports. And I remember the first year I ever coached basketball. And I was teaching the kids the fundamental of basketball while the other coaches was teaching to win. I wanted my players to fall in love with the sport and learn the sport. I wasn't concentrating on winning. We didn't win one game that season, but they learned to leave it all on the court. Now, the good thing about this is that it paid off. Because during playoffs, we didn't win one game in the regular season. But every team goes into the playoffs. In the playoffs, when it counted the most, everything they sacrificed for, every losing experience that they had to encounter and that they turned around and we had to learn, well, what did you learn in that losing experience? What did you learn about yourself? When playoff season happened, we began to eliminate teams. And everybody was trying to figure out what it is. Why is it now that they're playing like this? One coach who went undefeated even said that we were cheated. We can't cheat in Little League basketball. But my team said we learn how to push through it. We learned from our mistakes. And now we have become an effective unit. They had become an effective unit together. If you're gonna win any battle, if you're gonna win the fight that counts, if you're going to win the fight that counts, now we're gonna get in a lot of battles. What's the saying? I may have lost the battle, but I didn't lose the war. We're gonna get in a lot of different fights in our life. But the ones that you lose, ask yourself, what did I learn about me? See, sometimes we think bad things happen to us and we lose a battle and we try to blame it on other people, other things, or whatever the case may be, instead of saying, this was meant for me to learn something from. I would suggest that all of us consider going back over the battles that we've had to deal with, over the different issues and situation we found ourselves in that caused us to feel defeated. And this time, when we review those memories, ask yourself, what did I learn? What did I learn? I believe that if you go back over your life and look at all of the battles that you were in the past, all of the fights that you were in the past, all of the things that you dealt with in the past, it was purpose for you to learn something from. You had to learn something from it. And my question is, did you learn it? Did you learn it? Because if you didn't learn it, go back and learn it, and it will help you in the exact battle that you're in now. My older brother, God bless his heart. Growing up, my older brother was a roughneck. My brother was rough. My brother was real rough. He used to love to fight. My brother used to love to fight. It was entertainment for him. And when we found out that he had cancer, we were all sitting around, my brothers and sisters, we were all sitting around, and I brought up the fact. I said, Thurston, you remember when we were growing up, how you used to fight all the time? Remember how you used to beat us up all the time? You remember how you used to, if anybody messed with us, that you would go and fight for us? All of that was designed for you to fight and win this battle. You have a fighter's mentality. And part of his mental exercise that he does and we do with him and we make sure that he's keenly aware of is that he knows he has had battles in his life, natural battles in his life, and he won. And the ones that he lost, he learned something about. He learned not to underestimate certain people. He learned how to pay attention to his surroundings. And now that he is in the fight of his life, he's winning. because he used what he learned naturally to do what he's doing emotionally. He posted a video yesterday. It does not even look like cancer even touching him. He talked about how week 3 and week 4 was real bad for him. But now he's getting on top. Yes, part of the fight you're going to have to deal with. Yes, you are going to feel like you are being defeated. I would suggest this. Find your second wind. Find your second wind. There's a moment, if you ever played sports, ran, did anything like strenuous physical activities, there's a thing that they say, find your second wind, or they may say, oh, he has his second wind. She done found her second wind. What that means was they started off fresh and they got exhausted. And then they played through the exhaustion and gained more energy. Because they said, I am not getting off this field without at least giving my all to this occasion. To those that are listening to me this morning, I don't know where you are in your life right now. I don't know what battle you're considering this morning. I don't care what, I don't know what issues that are undergirding you right now. My suggestion to you this morning is this: find your second wind. The battle is not over now. The clock is not at 0. You have to keep fighting. You have to keep fighting. I'm going to say this statement, and I'm in the ATL, and so, my AT aliens may not like this, but it is the perfect example. I hate that I have to use this an analogy, but it is the truth. They call it in football the Brady mentality. They call it the Brady mentality in football. The Brady mentality is this: Brady was with the New England Patriots, and Brady had this mindset: I am going to win by any means necessary. Atlanta had him on the ropes, and we were ready to celebrate. But Brady got his second win. And when that wind kicked in, so did the fight. Today, talk to yourself. Reminisce about the battles that you've gone through, and ask yourself, what did I learn back then that I can use today? What battles did I had to go through in the past that taught me something that I can use today? It's up to you. You're going to have to, now is the time. Now is the time. If there was ever a time that you need to talk to yourself, would be the time. Go back on your life experiences, and remind yourself of the lessons you learned back then that you can use right now, that'll help you gain your second win. Ask yourself, what is it that will help me gain my second win? Hey, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all hanging out with me today. Look, remember, leave it on the field. Gain your second win. But in order to do that, go back and talk to yourself and ask yourself, in what battles, in all of these battles that I've been in, what did I learn? Go ahead and talk to yourself. I'll let your boy. You've been listening to Coffee and Conversation with your boy J-Mad on Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all the other platforms that we're on, even Alexa. That's right, Alexa can make it do what it do.